Hey everyone, welcome to this new version of Yak. That's version 0.9.7.2 and it's a huge one. There are a few bug fixes as always. There's a new very minor feature that I'm going to show you in 10 seconds, and there is a huge amount of new content. So very quickly, the feature is very simple. Sometimes when you meet your friends to play in real life on a real table, you don't need to use the Yak dice and character sheets. So it was requested by a user, and it's a very good idea to have a button to just trigger manually trigger the attack animation of the character. So this is just what this new button does here. So you can just click it and you triggers the animation attack in a click. By the way, if you are new to Yak, there is also this button which will reverse the amount of life of all the characters, so it will kill them and raise them. So on this pawn panel here, you can in a single click kill them, raise them, and make them attack manually. Alright, so by the way, say hello to two new friends here in the Yak content. We've got a new armored troll in the medfan section, and a sort of evil alien queen insect. She's very beautiful. Okay, so let's get on with the new content. I'm going to try to be fast. First of all, in the medfan section, we've got a new tray with a few new characters. Not all are new, but I reorganized them a bit. And we've got 3 new light fighters, you know, Asian martial artist. We've got a ninja, a sort of master martial artist, and a wanderer of some sort. Okay, they're nice. We've got also, you already saw the new troll here with his troll friends on the tray dedicated to trolls. Then in the modern section, we've got a whole tray of private eyes variation, you know, private detective. We've got policeman here. We've got a more heavily armored policeman, okay, like special section or I don't know what. We've got a few fighters, civilian fighters. Not all are human, but they are quite nice. We've got a wrestler, you know, boxing, sumo, boxer, female, and so on. And we've got a few civilians there. Well, basically they are a crew for a cargo ship that I got for very cheap. I'm going to show you very quickly. We've got a new cargo ship as well with its submarine. Okay, that's just gadget, but it's fun, it can be useful sometime. On the cyberpunk section, we've got a new cyborg man, you know, with variation. This is another one, and this one is human. Then we've got some cyborg with a gang feeling, you know, very cool in a cyberpunk city. We've got, what's that? Okay, more soldier-like special section, I don't know how to call them, variations. The same with the mecha heads. Then we've got a few specials here, like cyborg and mutant at the same time. The mutant is very nice. Look at that. We've got female policeman, policewoman. Okay. A lot of variations, and we've got one of my favorite cyborg woman gang. You can see she's got a shield all around her. It can be disabled by unclicking the armor button. A lot of them have you know, optional stuff that you can enable and disable using this button. I'm not going to show you this, but never forget to try this button, because sometimes it can give you more variation. Then in the post-apocalyptic section, we've got a huge lot of new characters, like, you know, crazy one, like they've got that Mad Max vibe here, and they come in three trays of 25 each, so we've got 75. We've got this tray is a white male, this tray is a black male, and this tray here is a burnt character. Okay, and they come all with a lot of different variations. You can take off their mask, all of them, using this button, so again, don't forget to use it. What I've got here, a few mutants, you know, with gas mask and all the post-apocalyptic stuff, prison convict and whatnot. We've got female, civilian female, all alone on her tray. Let's hope she's not remaining alone too long. And we've got two civilians here. On the sci-fi, we've got a cyborg and a woman girl, and she's stunning. She's really amazing. Look at that. Comes with a lot of different variations, and all of them are absolutely beautiful. Those one you've already seen. Then there is this one, I guess, a bit alone again. He's a sort of a special case. So and there is one alien, only one for the moment, but hopefully he will not stay alone for too long. Alright, that's it for the characters. We've got some new weapons from the private eye. We've got an old rifle here. I don't know if there is anything new here. No. Oh, a few steampunk weapons. I love steampunk. Difficult to find. Very nice ones when you have a closer look, but I'm not going to show you this here. And then we've got the post-apocalyptic weapons. You know, like handmade and stuff like that. Same for the guns. Well, not very interesting. We've got a spiked bat here, all alone, but again it will not stay alone for very long. And a few more classical post-apocalyptic horrifying weapons. On the sci-fi department here, I don't think there is anything new. Oh yes, just a detail. Now the rifles are standing up on the trays. It's much better for their presentation. Well, that's just a detail. On the medfan section, nothing new, modern, post-apo. What did I put here? Oh yes, just a small dog robot. On the sci-fi here, we've got a beautiful spider tank robot. It's amazing. You're gonna see it a bit more in a minute. Nothing new in the drone department, I guess. We've got our new alien queen here. Alright, there she is. And we've got a few variation on the worm plant, I don't know, but very strong alien vibe here, obviously. Modern, you've already seen the cargo ship. We've got a steampunk car. I love steampunk, but it's quite difficult to wear. There's not a lot of it, but I just love it. And on the sci-fi part, there is one new tray, and it's not any tray. It's a tray full of space stations, and they are really, really beautiful, all of them. They are quite huge. You're going to see one in a minute. They are really huge, and they are beautiful, as you can see. All right. Last but not least, we've got a new theme, and that's a cyberpunk city here. But I'm not going to load it from this map, where it is, here. Because I have prepared actually a live demo for this new theme, and it's you can't imagine how beautiful it is. So let's load it, the cyberpunk city demo. Alright, so first of all, I promised you would see a space station, so here is one. You can see they are quite big. This one has been scaled up, but they can become really big. You can see we've got some spaceships flying back and forth to it. We've got, I'm going to accelerate a bit, we've got those spiders tank here, a few spaceships guarded by people. We've got a spider tank patrolling here. Look how it moves. It's just amazing. It's beautiful. And finally, of course, we've got the city. Look at that. So I populated it with a lot of things. We've got, it took me about, for the record, it took me about, I don't know, like 45 minutes to prepare the whole scene. So we've got drones patrolling, as you can see. We've got a spider tank, crab tank, I don't know, crab robot, I don't know how to call it, patrolling. We've got spaceships flying up above. Because it's cyberpunk, we've got giant holograms here. Very nice one. And let's go meet the city itself. So this is a small area. I'm going to slow down a bit, and you can see the amount of detail. The problem with cyberpunk, when you prepare a cyberpunk theme, is that cyberpunk is all about the details. So you must have like every square centimeter of every wall covered with something, you know, advertising and tags and so on. So fans, signs, neons. You can't imagine the amount of work that went into this, but I'm very happy with the result. We've got a few people that I showed you gathering here, so just let's have a quick look at the girl here. You can see I can take off her protective shield here by clicking this button, what I told you before. Alright, so don't forget it, it's very useful. We've got the patrolling tank, spider, robot, crab, I don't know, here. Again, people, let's take that small street. And you can look all around, and it's pretty much beautiful from everywhere. It's really my most beautiful theme until now. It's also the one that took me the most time to prepare. This one is the whole week. I basically spent my whole week preparing it. You can't imagine the amount of work that went into that. I'm so happy with the result. It's really beautiful. Alright, so let's have a look at the whole area here. So we get the global view. There it is. I'm going to accelerate a bit. Okay, so this is the whole map. The whole map. The space station is here. Okay, I'm gonna finish by very quickly show you a few things, because for now I just to show you the original stuff, so to speak. I didn't switch on I switched off the fog, and I didn't put any filter, but you can see that if you put the fog, you get a different mood. We can dim the light down. Alright, and we can, for example, let's take off this, we can apply some filter. When you saturate a cyberpunk city, it's quite nice. You can see the mood is very different. You can also activate the fog and go into some more dark thing, for example here, you know, and it's again a completely different ambient. Right, let's try another one. This one is quite nice as well, maybe without the fog. No, it's too strong. This is not the one. Oh yes, the 3 is very nice. Okay, so you can see that playing with the filter, you get very different moods. With the fog, without the fog, with the light, without the light, with different different filters, you get really different things. Okay? So I'm gonna end this video here. I could spend the whole hour, a whole hour just watching this. Well, I actually did it more than a whole hour, to be honest. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this new theme, all the new content. Well, if it's the case, then see you in the next video. Thanks very much for watching, and bye bye.